History Week, which was created by Carter G. Woodson in 1926. He was an African-American historian, scholar, educator, and publisher. It became a month-long celebration in 1976. The month of February was chosen to coincide with the birthdays of Frederick Douglass and Abraham Lincoln. This week in our Black History Moment, we salute some of the great women of our history. Shirley Chisholm was the first African-American woman elected to the House of Representatives. She was elected in 1968 and represented the state of New York. Self-made millionaire Madam C.J. Walker, born on a cotton plantation in Louisiana, became wealthy after inventing a line of African-American hair care products. She established Madam C.J. Walker Laboratories and was also known for her philanthropy. Oscar winner in 1940, Hattie McDaniel was the first African-American performer to win an Academy Award, the film industry's highest honor. She won for her portrayal of the loyal slave in Gone with the Wind. In 1992, Dr. Mae Jemison became the first African-American woman to go into space aboard the space shuttle Endeavour. During her 8-day mission, she worked with U.S. and Japanese researchers and was a co-investigator on a bone cell experiment. Let's continue on with our 2018 Stellar Gospel Music Award nominees. We left off at Category 17. Traditional CD of the Year: I Got Out by Brian Poppin, Let Them Fall in Love by CeCe Winans, Close by Marvin Sapp, and 10 by Ricky Dillard and New G. Urban Inspirational Single or Performance of the Year: Trust in You, Anthony Brown and Group Therapy, You Deserve It, J.J. Harrison and Youthful Praise, I'm Getting Ready, Tasha Cobbs Leonard, and You Waited by Travis Green. Music Video of the Year: Brian Purnell for You, The Dolly Express, Jermaine Dolly, Derek Blanks, We Livin', It's Still Personal, Tina Campbell, Terrence Crawley, I've Seen Him Work, Sunday Song, Anita Wilson, Terrence Crawley and Ted Wynn for Grateful, Stand in Awe by Ted Wynn. Category 20, Traditional Choir of the Year: Bishop Paul S. Morton, Legacy, Live in New Orleans, Charles Butler and Trinity, The Blood Experience, Ricky Dillard and New G, 10, and Fellowship Choir, We Win. Here's your Billboard Top 10 songs in the country. Number 10, J.J. Harrison and Youthful Praise for No Reason to Fear. Number 9, Ted Wynn, Stand in Awe. Number 8, Charles Jenkins featuring Leandria with Grace. Number 7, William Murphy, Everlasting God. Number 6, Marvin Sapp with Close. Number 5, Anthony Brown and Group Therapy, Trust in You. Number 4, Travis Green, You Waited. Number 3, Todd Delaney, Your Great Name. Number 2, Corin Hawthorne, Won't He Do It? And number 1 for 3 weeks, Jacqueline Carr with You Will Win. Well, that's your Billboard Top 10 songs this week, your list of stellar nominees, your Black History Moment, and your gospel news. I'm Nina Taylor. Let's get back to more great gospel music on this great station.
You're listening to Legend 107 Radio, Tampa, Florida, baby, with Miss Coco Valley.
it fulfilled what God had said. When 3 days later you rose from the dead, and it proves you're coming back for us one day soon. You're coming for your bride to be our groom. We won't know the hour, we won't know the day, but until you return, we'll follow the way, follow the way, follow the way, follow the way, hey, follow the way, follow the way, follow the way, hey. We know you have a plan, and time is in your hands. And when you crack the sky, our hands will be lifted high. We want to be ready, so God, make us ready for your return. And I know you're coming back for us one day soon. You're coming for your bride to be our groom. We won't know the hour, we won't know the day, but until you return, we'll follow the way, follow the way, follow the way, follow the way, hey, follow the way, follow the way, follow the way, hey, follow the way, follow the way, hey, follow the way, follow the way, hey. When they rolled the stone away, all they found was an empty grave.
Y'all, that is Kaya Banana right there with the way. I hope that I'm saying that song right, y'all. I mean, saying her name right. Bless her heart. She's a newbie here in the UGA Gospel Storm show, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I'm just having such a great time tonight, this morning, wherever you are. I don't know what time it is in your area, but here in my area, it's still night, and I do a pre-recorded show, so it's still night, and we're getting ready for the morning. Amen. So those of you that are listening on Legend 107 Radio, hello everybody in Tampa, Florida. We always thank God for those of you, all of you that listen to UGA Gospel Storm, the UGA Gospel Storm show, and the Midnight Love Garden show with Miss Coco Boughton and friends. I appreciate y'all so much, so dearly. You are definitely loved. Speaking of love, y'all, I'm telling you, Valentine's Day just came in and went out. I hope that y'all enjoyed your loved ones. As for me, what Miss Coco Boughton did for Valentine's Day, I'm not in a relationship, so I was looking forward to having Valentine's Day with my granddaughters. So what I did, I knew they was going to be getting out of school, and I knew they was going to have some candy to chip in. Y'all know how they give the school party, so you know what your baby's going to bring home. And so when they got home to Grandma's house, I already had cupcakes and stuff laid out for my babies. I had cupcakes, I had chips, I had finger sandwiches made. And then we put their candy with it, and we just had us a little Valentine party just between us. We just had a Valentine party, and then my daughter came in and gave me a plant, a beautiful house plant that I just love houseplants, y'all. But anyway, I had a great Valentine's Day, and I pray that all of you did too. Even those of you that are single, that you are not wavering in your faith in 2018. All right. So, like I said, just hold on to God's hands, and things will get better for you. You might not see it now, but God is going to get the glory out of every situation that we go through. All right, y'all. But right now, though, y'all, let me see here. I got time for one more song. No, I hate to put that song on and then y'all don't get it all. So you know what? I'm gonna hold off on that song, because the song I want to play next is gonna be Sylvia Howard. Lord, it's in your hands, and it's a reason why I want to play that song tonight and dedicate it to all the parents that are out here. As a matter of fact, speaking of that, our relationship 411 is loving your children beyond faults. Family relationships, that's the relationship 411. How to hold down your family relationship when all hell is breaking loose. I'm not using the cuss word hell, by the way, y'all, but I'm using like when you got all situations coming at you from left to right, when your children are just, seems like they're just out of hand, they won't listen to you, and they're not doing anything that you're telling them to, and you can see trouble ahead of time. We from the old school, those of us that are old school, we can see things beforehand, and plus we've lived it and we've been there before. So the relationship 411 is learning to understand and love your children beyond their faults. So first of all, if you got children out there that are, teenagers, or either going into their adulthood,